Hello. Hello, yes, we're going to be talking about the Mandela effect. I hope you're ready. Because there's some people that say it's not real. They think that they debunk it, you know? And if I didn't have, the proof that I had, because when I was doing research on this, when I was doing shows on this, I saw things flip-flop. A lot of you out there probably saw things flip-flop too, so you know that this is not some trick of the imagination. It's not just some bad memory. There's something more going on. There are a lot of ways that it could be explained. Sadly, people just don't seem to get it. And you just looked at you like you're crazy. You're crazy. Don't do another Mandela effect video, Jacob. People are starting to take you serious. Don't do that. Don't tell them the Bible's changed. Doesn't matter that you were writing about the Bible for 20 years? I only have my website. I'm going to pull up my website and show you. Good grief. This is like my life's blood, right? You don't think I know the King James Bible? That was the only thing that I was... So things are different. They're different in a lot of areas. The reason why I'm not freaked out is because that gives me hope. That gives me faith. It's kind of like, if you're in the Matrix, the programmers, they can change things. They can change. So it's like the whole thing changes. Now, there's another explanation. I've talked about these explanations in earlier videos, where I've talked about quantum computing. I've talked about CERN, where, say, we died, right? We died, and then we opened up into there's the multiverse theory. This is how you can explain the Mandela effect to people that don't understand it. Imagine you're in a ported reality. It's not real. None of this is real, right? But you're playing a character in this story. You're the central character, and everybody else is. It's like we're all playing a virtual video game together. Okay? Now, could you imagine playing a video game, say, playing a VR game? Now, could you imagine that VR game being so very complex that, you can actually experience everything? It's almost, it's indecipherable from reality, which is what a lot of people are saying. Of course, Elon Musk was very famous for saying that it's like a 1 in a billionth chance that we live in base reality, meaning that it's more likely that we all are already in some kind of a simulation. I know that sounds a little nutty, but there's a lot of science to go around this. There's Medal of Science winner James Gates, the string theory guy, one of the fathers of string theory, or when he was dealing with mathematical equations to balance, the theory of relativity and quantum mechanics, and try to, what he found was at the very core of all of these equations was computer code. And he says, very famously now, especially if you've seen the videos on this, where James Gates is quoted as saying, "I'm left to believe that I'm living in the Matrix. And guess what? Are already in some kind of a simulation." I know that sounds a little nutty, but there's a lot of science to go around this. I don't know if we're in some kind of a simulation. And let me tell you something. For those people that say, you can't believe in God, you can't believe in a creator of all if there's a simulation, right? Intelligent design. You can't believe in intelligent design if you believe you were existing in an intelligently designed simulation. Duh! Right? It's like, is this thing on? Right? It's a scripture from Genesis, which is changed. And